Hey guys, welcome to BitBoy Crypto. Today we are going to be talking about initiativeq and the great Shilling. So before we do that though, make sure you are a subscriber to our channel. If you do, you become a member of the Bit Squad. As a member of the Bit Squad, you have the opportunity to win $500 worth of merch and Ethereum for October and November. Please like and comment below on this video and all of our videos in October and November for a chance to win. All right, guys, I think before we really get into initiativeq, I think it's time we have a conversation about Shilling, okay? So Shilling, what is the difference between Shilling and advertising? Well, it's a very tough line to draw. As you guys know, on my channel, we do sponsored reviews from time to time. I've been turning them down at a crazy high rate recently due to the fact that I want to be really careful about what I put on the channel here. Now, we do that. We do sponsored reviews, and of course, I'm always transparent when they are. I say it at the beginning of the video. I give you the whole spiel. We do that because I demonetize my channel through YouTube. It just isn't worth it for me to have people watch ads before my videos where they don't really have a choice, and then I can't control what ads are going on. What if there was an ad for BitConnect before my video? I certainly wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want people to think I was associated with that. Of course, it's not around anymore, but initiativeq, who knows? Maybe it is the next BitConnect. So it's just very interesting to try to draw that distinction between advertising and shilling. One of the things that people have been shilling a lot on Twitter recently is Beaxy. Beaxy is an exchange, and so I actually made a tweet on Twitter. Believe it or not, I made a tweet on Twitter, and I had said, why is everybody shilling this? And I had actually met the Beaxy team already when I was in Chicago, but all of a sudden there was this huge swell of people shilling it. Now, some people do it unashamedly, and they have large Twitter accounts, and they've earned that right to be able to make money on their accounts, in my opinion. But what happened is the Beaxy team actually reached out to me, and I was provided with a lot of more information on it, and so I went and I looked at it, and I thought it was pretty good. Now, I do not want to shill stuff on Twitter, and the reason for that is because I can't really explain on Twitter that I might be giving a ref link for something, but I can't really explain why I do that to monetize based on the fact that there isn't a way for me to monetize through YouTube, or there is, but I declined it. I like to be able to frame everything that everything that is advertising on my channel. I like to tell you guys about and give you some background and let you know why I'm doing it. On Twitter, it's like everybody just posts a link on there. It's like, go sign up, and it could be anything. Now, with Beaxy, it's turned out, I believe it's a good exchange, and I think it's actually going to do well. I made a video about it, but I didn't really shill it on Twitter. However, there's a lot of people that are doing that. Well, luckily, I believe that that's actually a good thing to have people sign up for. I think Beaxy is going to do very well. However, there's no way to know the difference between looking at a ref link and knowing whether or not it's legit unless you do your own research. And surely you've been in the game long enough to know that hardly anyone actually does that. People just go, they look at a website, and they sign up for it, and that's it. There's not a lot of research that is done before people sign up for things. It's kind of like, you know, sign up and then ask the questions later, and I don't think that's the way that any of us should be operating. So I say all that to say this, and that's no judgment towards people on Twitter that are posting the Beaxy link or posting the initiativeq link or posting any kind of link. It's only me making a statement about my personal way that I want to run my channel and that I want to run my Twitter account. My Instagram account, I may down the road do some advertising on there as well. But on Twitter, it's something I want to protect. I want to protect my account on Twitter, and I don't want to have anything where people are looking at my account like, oh, this guy's shilling this or shilling that. I don't want that. So why do I bring all of that up? Well, the latest, hottest thing that has been shilled all over Twitter and all over basically every social media is initiativeq. Now, all you have to do to sign up for initiativeq is give them your name and email. It's that easy. And once you do that, then all of a sudden you are now signed up, and supposedly you have, they have a countdown on the website here. Supposedly, if you sign up right now, you get $22,000 worth of Qs, but it's really confusing because that's not actually true. Now, first of all, if you're supporting decentralization and cryptocurrency, it's important you understand that they've done a little Trojan horse style attack like we talked about the other day, where initiativeq is not a cryptocurrency. initiativeq is supposedly a centralized digital currency that has not even been created yet, right? They say that they're going to compete with Visa. They're going to overtake all credit card transactions. And they tell you that signing up for Initiative Q right now is equivalent to getting a free Bitcoin 5 years ago. And here's the thing you got to understand. The number where you would get $22,000, that would mean that the market cap would have to be worth $2 trillion of Initiative Q alone. Now, we know the current cryptocurrency market cap altogether is $212 billion right now. So it seems like that's a far stretch to say that this is going to be worth $2 trillion. Now, supposedly the founders are some ex-PayPal guys, is what they say, and they're just trying to create a new world currency. This sounds a lot like almost every other cryptocurrency, except this one is centralized. So why would you want to support this? I also think that this is basically a pyramid scheme, and it has all the hallmarks of a pyramid scheme in the making. And could this possibly be the next BitConnect? I don't know. The next BitConnect is not going to look like BitConnect. That's what you have to remember. And the people in the very beginning of BitConnect, which I will give credit to my pal Chico Crypto, who's not really my pal if you watch the channel, but, you know, he did have a video before it crashed talking about, you know, right in front of their booth at a conference talking about what a scam it was. And we needed more people like that. Well, not people like Chico Crypto, but people who are willing to question things before the scam happens, before the crash happens. And I think Q1, or Initiative Q, I think Initiative Q, it seems like right now it's very sketchy. I believe what they're doing is they're just collecting email addresses, and they've actually done a great job at marketing that. I believe the people behind Initiative Q, and this is just speculation by me, I believe they're probably email marketers or marketing gurus, and they understand how to collect those. If you don't know about email marketing, let me tell you, email lists are expensive as crap. You can sell email lists for hundreds of thousands of dollars in some cases, if it's a well-converting email list that is made up of actual people that have opted in to some type of newsletter or service. Email marketing is a way that tons of people become multi-millionaires. It's called list building. And Initiative Q has basically found a very cheap way. Well, I don't know how cheap it is with their marketing, but it's kind of gone viral, or it has gone viral. So it's turned out to be very cheap list building that they've done here. Now, once they collect this list, they know all of these people are interested in cryptocurrency, then there's no telling really what kinds of emails they can send out, try to get people involved in other services, or maybe even try to sell them cryptocurrency goods down the road. I'm just not really sure. But I will tell you that, in my opinion, after researching Initiative Q and looking into it, I believe that this is not something that cryptocurrency needs. I will be researching it more and more. This is my initial discovery, if you will, on Initiative Q. And the thing that I don't like is I don't like when people just take Initiative Q, they take this website and they say, oh, $22,000, hurry, let me go share this. Let me go share this referral link. Now, every person who signs up through me, I'll get thousands of dollars. It's based on false pretenses. I'm not going to say it's based on lies necessarily, but if you really got to make the leap of faith that this is going to get a $2 trillion market cap, or this is going to be worth $2 trillion and it's going to overtake Visa, I got some oceanfront property in Arizona I can sell you. And if you're not from the United States, Arizona has a very lack of beaches, if you will. And one last thought I would like to say about this, which is Bitcoin, think about the amount of a head start that it has on something like Initiative Q that's wanting to become a new world currency. Now, yes, we can talk about all the advantages of Bitcoin, decentralization and peer-to-peer transactions, blah, 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 blah. We could go into that. But the thing that I want to point out is Bitcoin has such a head start on this, and there's already such a belief in Bitcoin by the community that I feel like Initiative Q's idea is to just promise all, the sun and the moon to people, and then they will sign up for it, and then hopefully they'll be able to catch the same kind of momentum. I think the beauty of Bitcoin is that while Craig Wright, fake Toshi, tries to pretend that he is Satoshi, no one believes it. And I think we would all admit that one of the beautiful things about Bitcoin is that there's no mouthpiece for it. There is the Bitcoin Foundation, but the person who created it, we don't know for sure has ever said anything about Bitcoin. And for that reason, that really, I think, gives Bitcoin this extra, almost legendary status. Like, Satoshi is like an icon. He's someone that we don't even know who he is, and yet so many people look up to him. And I think that that extra little oomph that Bitcoin has is what separates it from all other cryptocurrencies and from something like initiativeq. The vision behind Bitcoin was incredible, but then the lack of marketing and the lack of any type of means to push Bitcoin other than actually using it and sending it as transactions at first, I think that is something that is almost mystical about Bitcoin. And something like initiativeq is starting off the exact opposite. They're starting promising, you know, you'll see people saying things about Bitcoin, but they're not the creator. They're people from the community. You've already got these guys from initiativeq saying that this is going to be worth $2 trillion. And number one, I just can't see it. And number two, I think it's very deceptive. And number three, I think it just goes against the spirit of everything we're trying to do with cryptocurrency. So, I don't know. What do you guys think about initiativeq? Have you signed up for it? I will tell you that I have not signed up for it, and I will not sign up for it. It'd be very easy to do, right? I could do it right now. Just go down there, and I could give them my email address and my name. And if it ever reached $2 trillion, I would have $22,496. But if you guys know me, you know that I'm about more than just money. I'm not about, number one, I am who I say I am. And number two, I'm about the movement of cryptocurrency and decentralization. And why would I want to take part in something that's the exact opposite? Some of you guys that are just in here in for money and in for investments, you might think that's kind of silly, but I kind of have more standards that I live by than just what will be the best bottom line for me. So I will not sign up for this. I'm not going to show this link. I don't have a referral link for you to sign up for because I refuse to sign up for it. So anyways, you guys let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you guys think about this. Until next time, BitBoy out.